Howdy, I'm Jeff Rains with the Center for the Advancement of Teaching, and today's cat tip is about the importance of knowing your triggers and what to do about them. As faculty, we often focus on supporting our students, developing engaging curricula, and conducting research. But equally important is our own well-being. We all have triggers, those specific idiosyncratic situations, interactions, or stimuli that can cause stress or emotional discomfort. Triggers aren't rational, but they are an ordinary part of being a human being. Grappling with our triggers is essential for maintaining our mental health and our effectiveness as instructors. Triggers can vary widely. They can be as simple and sudden as the wrong word used in the wrong context. In that triggering moment, we feel ourselves tense up, our hearts start racing, and we are much more likely to do or say something we will later regret. To give a rather silly example of a trigger, I become disproportionately angry when students ask for an excused absence the Friday before spring break. When this happens, I start to think things like, you get Saturday to the next Sunday off, you can't just show up to class for crying out loud, or at least just skip it and not talk to me about it. I'm getting all worked up just thinking about the last time this happened to me. But that's how triggers function. They are a potent mix of memory and negative emotion that threatens to override our capacity for reason and compassion. We begin dealing with our triggers by recognizing and taking inventory of them. If we are honest with ourselves and admit that not every reaction we have in class is calm, cool, and collected, that puts us back in the driver's seat of our own behavior. We can, for example, catch ourselves, noting the way our cardiovascular system is going into high gear, for example. If we recognize this happening, we can stop whatever we are doing and breathe deeply and slowly. You may need to turn your head away from the students for a moment. You may need to hold up your hands to signal a pause. You can only spare a handful of seconds on these moves, but it may buy you the time you need to cool down. But knowing our triggers and how to respond to them is just the first step. Building a community of support is equally crucial. Connecting with colleagues who understand the unique challenges we face can provide invaluable support and perspective. Community can take many shapes, formal and informal. Regular coffee meetups with a trusted colleague, participating in ongoing faculty support groups, or attending workshops focused on professional development and well-being. Sharing experiences and coping strategies with peers not only helps us to feel less isolated, but also allows us to learn from each other and grow together. So, after you experience a triggering moment in the classroom, seek out one or more members of your community as quickly as you can. Debrief the encounter with them, and when it is your turn to listen, be sympathetic, encouraging, and non-judgmental. Teaching can feel very lonely sometimes, but we're in this together. Triggers can happen as a straw that breaks the camel's back effect, so an overall attention to your mood and general well-being can reduce the intensity of a triggering moment. Regular meditation may help in this regard. Also, entering the classroom with high spirits and good intentions can help, even if you have to fake it on bad days. Finally, remember that most students are not trying to push our buttons, and even the ones who are don't really understand what they are doing to us. For more resources from the Center for the Advancement of Teaching, please visit our website at teaching.temple.edu.